And James McCourt, who's a heck of a kicker for the Illini, is going to put toe to leather, and we're underway. Virginia will take the ball first here at home, and for more on their quarterback, let's send it down to Jalen Johnson on the field. He'll throw on first down. The left-hander finds a strike right at midfield. Picked up by his big tight end, Jelani Woods, and Tariq Barnes made the stop, but not before Woods carries the ball into Illini territory.
How about this? Big number 0 right in the middle of your field. We saw his little bit of action he got last week to make receptions just like that. He wants to prove that he's got the hands to make plays downfield.
Fake to Talapapa. Now Armstrong carries it. Gets free on the right side, down to the 30, ridden out of bounds at about the 27. Armstrong with the fake to Thompson, has a receiver open again. That's the tight end once again, and he'll score! Jelani Woods, 2 big catches on the drive, and he finishes it off with a touchdown. Well, they got off to a hot start here early in the morning. Jelani Woods, his first career touchdown, 32 yards for the score. Virginia up top early over the Illini. Quick push pass, but not a whole lot of room that time as Joey Blunt comes up from his saber spot. The give to Love, but he won't get there. Virginia's defense, led by Mandy Alonzo, catches him in the backfield, forcing the Illini in with 3 and out in a punting situation.
Backfield. Look at the linebackers coming. Nick Jackson was there first, and then Nick Grant. Offensive series of Brennan Armstrong in that offense, scoring a touchdown, followed by a 3 and out by UVA's defense.
Blake Hayes is a heck of a punter. Just lines this one to Kemp. Corrals it at his own 17, trying to get outside, and good punt coverage by the Illini forces him out of the 20. 49-yard punt. Armstrong to throw again, fakes to the right, comes back to the left, little underneath screen, and it works well to Kemp. He's going to pick up 11 yards and another first down.
It's the road games. They've had a real tough time the past year and a half on the road.
Fake to Thompson. Armstrong to throw again, firing downfield, has a receiver, and they connect. That's Rashawn Henry, who usually catches touchdown passes, but this long completion here has Virginia back in business.
Rashawn Henry catching touchdown passes. Before this game, he only had 9 catches and 5 were for touchdowns, and you see his ability to get down.
Henry with 39 yards, so they've had 3 pass plays of 30 yards or more here already in the game. Armstrong looking for more, going to the end zone, has a receiver open, and an easy score. Dontayvion Wicks, he gets involved in the passing game, and it's all Virginia so far. 141 yards and 2 scores, including this one to Wicks. 14-zip, Virginia.
That boy good. In the last 10 games when they're losing, right now UVA is putting on a clinic. Great tackle on that last play by Nick Grant.
Big third down here. Sikowski gets rid of it, just out of the reach of his receiver, and it looks like it'll be another 3 and out for Illinois.
It's been 2 3 and outs for Illinois, and UVA is rolling.
Hayes with another good kick, drives Kemp back to his 16.
Woo! Hey there.
Gets a good block. He was in the pick of about 5 or 6 yards on the return. Armstrong again. The play fake. It has a receiver wide open in the middle. That's Thompson.
Hopscotch or pickleball. Keaton Thompson might be second pick. I mean, this guy is fantastic.
In the weight room, some muscle weight so he can take the hits and the pounding and block when he has to. And it's worked for him. Another big opening, this time for a running back. And it's Mike Hollins. Everything Virginia is doing right now, Hurst, they're doing it well.
Illinois just has to settle in, play their base coverage, and tackle the football.
Carried along the right side is Ira Armstead. So this is another situation where Armstead, who is listed as a quarterback, he's more of the football player type as well. Kemp now the wide out in the backfield along with Armstrong. He'll get the carry. They'll reverse it, though. Here comes Armstead. He's got Armstrong in front of him, and he gets tackled from behind.
Wayne Talapapa in the backfield. Watch him go.
Cuts it back inside, and it's going to be close. I think that second effort probably got him the first. Armstrong to throw, keeping a tight end in for protection. Underneath, broken up.
A long field goal here.
46 yards for Justin Dunkel. Just wide right.
The big Josh McCray, true freshman running back in the game.
Leaps over the line of scrimmage and almost broke it. Now that's a young man who's 6'1", 240 pounds. 3rd down and 12.
Here comes pressure.
Virginia brings it, picked up initially. Sikowski, though, misfires. Averaging 50 yards a punt already today. He just makes it look easy. This one high and angling out of bounds.
Some pressure. Watch number 35, Jake Hanson. Super senior in the middle of the field.
Armstrong now tries to go deep again. He misfired on his last 5 throws. That one incomplete, and the Illinois defense looks like they're going to be able to get off the field, which is something they had a real problem doing here in the first couple of weeks, especially last week in the loss to UTSA. Virginia brings just 4. Sikowski has time, and underneath to Isaiah Williams, and just the second time we've called his name today, and I promise you it won't be the last. If Illinois wants to stay in this game, they'll move the chains. Sikowski has to get rid of it, and it does. Chase Brown, a lot of room to run. 35. Nice open field tackle that time. Otherwise, he might have been gone. Ventrell Cypress, the second, was able to come up and make the stop, but it's a big play for Illinois. Fake underneath, going up top. Has a receiver in the end zone. Big hit. Did he hang on? He did. What a catch.
What a catch.
Deuce Spann held onto it, the former quarterback, and he got rocked at the end of that play.
Watch him at the top of your screen. Really good job. Spun the defender, Ventrell Cypress, around and just too far.
And it just depends on what institution, but I think the goal would be down the road to have a regular consistency of 2 non-conference games against the other 2 within the alliance. I mean, as far as our membership, I love our 14 football playing schools and our 15 schools that play all the other sports within the conference. We're in a great footprint, a great area within the country. We stretch the boundaries of the East and go into the Midwest. So I think you're always looking at opportunities.
You see Thompson here now, the football player in motion. Now in the backfield, he's going to carry the ball and gets a good opening and spins his way, still on his feet, and picks up a first down. Great individual effort. You see him in all the time. And here's Armstead again, another quarterback / player in motion, but the handoff and a lot of room. Inside the 15, down to the 14 goes Devin Arrington, the grad transfer from Harvard.
Everything shows screen out to the left and hand off the ball at the middle. Couple pulling guards. Really good job.
We'll be right there with you. Fake the reverse. Keaton puts his head down and picks up a couple of yards on 3rd down. It's going to bring up an interesting 4th down here. He missed in his first attempt earlier today, and he misses on this one. Wide right. Illinois is just hanging in there in this game. Things are looking better and better for the Illini. Down 7 as Bronco looks on.
They've converted their last 3. See if UVA brings pressure.
Come with just 3. So Sikowski has time but can't find any open receivers. Will try to get it on his own. Stuck his head in there but came up just a little bit shy. And this is when you have a weapon like Blake Hayes at punter, and he's so valuable. 4 minutes left to go in the half. You want to be able to pin Virginia deep. We do have a flag on the play as Kemp makes the fair catch at his own 32. Let's check on the marker.
It looks like false start on Illinois. This game is tight. One play, tides are turned.
Kemp on the push pass. He is electric with the ball in his hands, and he picks up a first down. And just like that, they're in Illinois territory.
Virginia offensive line. Look at the right side of the offensive line. 72, 69, 55, 85. All these guys are 10, 20 yards downfield. You talk about 20, 30 starts for about 3 or 4 of these guys up front. Very experienced.
Rolling the pocket. Armstrong downfield. Kemp on the comeback pattern. To see him with double-digit catches in a game is not something that's out of the ordinary. He gets so involved. Now Armstrong to the tight end. There he is again. Slips a tackle. Jelani Woods with a first down.
Derek Smith, the strong safety, who's 6'2", 220 pounds, and he looks small compared to Jelani Woods.
Thompson in motion, the fake to him. Armstrong will keep it. Design quarterback run, and a nice job reading the play by Devin Witherspoon, who comes up from his cornerback spot to make the stop for a loss of 2. Thompson in motion. Now he's under center. Now he stays in motion. They can get a first down at the 2, going for the touchdown, and they get it. Wicks, his second touchdown reception of the day. Wahoo's back in business.
Similar formation. We saw Keaton Thompson come under center and go for a quarterback sneak.
Sikowski trying to get something done here in the final minute. Complete out to the outside. That's Navarro. Makes the catch. Groza, award candidate. Sikowski, he's got all kinds of time. Now the pocket collapses on him and he's sacked. Hunter Stewart brought him down.
Filling in for Zane Zandier, who left. You see on the bottom of the screen, good job using his hands against the offensive tackle. Number 13 just slides right underneath. Tries to get the ball out, but big sack brings up a 3rd and long. A yard line to gain.
Pressure up the middle. Noah Taylor's going to bring him down. Now if you're Virginia, do you call timeout here? Sikowski now the fake to McCray. Nice catch by Williams. Makes one man miss. This is what he does in traffic. Bangs into his own man, but stays on his feet for a first down after a gain of 14 yards.
Because if you miss it, it's 3rd and 2. Very manageable.
Norwood with the carry again. Big hole. Takes advantage of a blocker in front of him. Inside the 40, down near the 35.
Pick up a big play. Look at the pulling guard and tackle. 79 and 55. Leading up on the safety.
Norwood stays in there. This time play fake to him. Sikowski going up top. And he's going to overshoot his receiver. We do have a flag on the play. So Williams was the intended receiver, and Anthony Johnson defending. Just got a little bit too much of him as they were streaking down the sideline. To give to Chase Brown. He's got blockers in front of him. Inside the 10. Will he get to the pylon? He will. What a drive by Illinois to start this second half.
And that's a statement.
And they open up this second half with a nice job, mostly on the ground in this drive. Finished off by Chase Brown. The Illini back in business.
It might not be a starter at the next level, but can absolutely be a 4-core guy on special teams. Free play here.
Yeah, free play. Armstrong's going to try and take advantage of it deep. Just could not connect with Rashawn Henry. Taz Nicholson was there in coverage, but there's that eye candy again, and that got Illinois jumpy on the defensive front. Little razzle-dazzle. Now they're going to throw it to Armstrong, who makes the catch. Cuts back inside, still on his feet down to about the 46.
Well, how about that? Watch how many people touch the football. Quarterback, other quarterback, wide receiver. Quarterback gets it again. I mean,
now a nice pass to convert another first down. Armstrong, more traditionally, over the middle to his tight end. There he is again. That's Woods. Tough to bring down and tough to cover, as we're seeing in the middle. Derek Smith doing his best, but second down and 10. Armstrong now looking to his right. Single coverage, but that's a dangerous pass. Flag down, it's incomplete. We'll check the flag. We're going to get an interference here, and it looks like it's going to go against the defense, and Armstrong is down.
That's the possibility of opening up some run lanes for Talapapa.
Again, Talapapa cuts it back inside, has room, down to the 5.
Number 0 in the slot, top of your screen.
Kemp in motion. They flare it out to him. Talapapa's in front. He scores.
A big guy in the slot, a lead blocker that you also have to cover. He's shown his prowess catching the football. This time he gets out in front and paves the way for Billy Kemp to catch the swing and get in the end zone. Showing pressure.
Come with 4, now 5 off the edge. Sikowski has a little bit of time, but couldn't hit DJ Barker. Good kick by Hayes. Kemp with the fair catch at his 26-yard line.
Look at this formation. 3 guys are at that quarterback position.
Now Hollins comes out. Armstrong hits him, flaring out of the backfield. It's enough for a first down. Another 2-back set. Over the middle. That's Thompson, takes a shot, but he hangs on into Illini territory.
He's going to have to sit and throw off that bad knee.
Illinois brings pressure up the middle. Kemp makes the catch.
Wow.
That came on him in a hurry.
Whoa, boy. He almost caught that ball with his face mask. Timing in that release. Great job picking up the first.
Empty backfield again. Armstrong going to the end zone. Single coverage. Has his receiver Henry, and Henry's making big plays today.
Of Henry, his wide receiver. So what am I going to do? I'm going to throw an easy back shoulder fade to him. Thompson taking the snap.
Trying to run it in on his own. Bounces off one would-be tackler and scores!
Oh my goodness.
Doesn't really matter that much. He's got 24 yards rushing. This score, give him 68 yards receiving on the day.
Right, and that's Jake Hanson. I mean, that's an experienced, good linebacker, but you look at the strength. He talked about how he developed his body, put on more muscle. I always get worried when running backs.
Sikowski's going to keep it. The entire team for Virginia there on the tackle, and it looks like, according to the line judge on our side, coming in to spot the ball.
It's number 13, Hunter Stewart, who got to the quarterback already once this game.
Fans here at Scott Stadium on their feet. Pressure coming, they'll get to him.
Best pass rush, 13-7 towards the bottom of the screen, and they understood, look, we got a guy, Blake Gersadi, in a new position at offensive center. They attacked him with the loop. Good job flipping your hips, getting around by Noah Taylor. And those are the types of things that Virginia just didn't have enough of last season. They had the players to do it, but didn't execute. Great job coming up with a couple sacks this game in key situations.
Hayes drives Kemp back inside his 30 where he makes the catch.
2 running backs, no tight ends. You have a whole different package out of here, and this is a pass set.
Has a receiver. That's Wicks. Makes the catch.
Dontayvion Wicks down the sideline. Wicks has already thrown 2 passes and hauls in another one for UVA first down. So much time back there. No pass rush at all from Illinois.
Talapapa tries to spin inside. Still on his feet. That's a good run to pick up what he can. And still on his feet.
Ooh, ball out.
Now the ball came out. Hanson comes out of there with it. The whistle didn't blow.
And they're saying it's a turnover.
Yes, it is. Fumble recovered by the Illini and Jake Hanson. Option in the fourth quarter. He puts the ball on the carpet. He's on a...
The ruling on the field.
Look, it's Hanson
is under further
who feels him still up and rips the ball out. Hanson has 10, now 11 career forced fumbles.
He's on top of Barnes, so he hasn't hit the ground yet.
Yeah.
And then the ball comes out, and the ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by Illinois, so you're going to have to see more than that to change it. I don't know if we see enough. We'll get the final call when we come back.
He's the leader.
Sikowski. Now you get it to Williams in space. Makes a couple of men miss. That's what he does. Former quarterback Isaiah Williams, recruited by everybody. They love that because he just showed you his special skill set right there. Illinois wants to move fast. Sikowski to the outside. Connects with Casey Washington. Illinois needs to turn that turnover into points. And they got to convert here to keep the drive going. Low and converted. That's not going to be, that's close. Depends on where it's marked. I don't think it's enough. Sikowski steps up. Knocked away. Washington almost had this one. Defended nicely by Nick Grant and Anthony Johnson, both on the play.
Watch number 7, Noah Taylor. He's dropping in the middle.
Pressure up the middle. Sikowski almost intercepted, but it's caught by the tight end, and a flag is down.
Getting enough yards for a field goal. Let's see exactly what Illinois is doing.
Barker won't get nearly enough. Pressure coming, chasing Sikowski, gets away from it. Now he'll look downfield and can't connect with his receiver, Williams. Armstrong, the fake to Talapapa like he's had all day to throw it. Jelani Woods.
Watch, you got number 45 trying to cover the 6'7", 270-pound tight end. And you see the speed. His separation makes an easy throw for his quarterback.
5 catches, 122 yards, and a touchdown. Now fake to Ronnie Walker. Again, all day to throw it as a receiver over the middle. Look at Thompson going up to get it. Down to the 1-yard line.
Could have been intercepted.
It is intercepted.
Wow, what a play
Kirby Joseph took it away from Thompson.
Ruling on the field is an interception.
Just stolen away by Kirby Joseph. You see here, the ball comes in. And there it's bouncing around, and Kirby Joseph with that right arm is able to haul it in. Fantastic play of playing the receiver's hands, going up with the football and coming down.
Now a 3rd and 5 for Sitkowski. Virginia shows pressure up the middle. Here they come. Gets it to Williams, but they can't connect.
Both started out as corners here at UVA, so they understand leverage. They understand man-to-man coverage skills, and allows UVA to do a bunch of different things defensively and pressure up front.
Kemp from his 50. Dancing around, nowhere to go, out of bounds at the 47. 3 of his teammates join him in the backfield. Here's Hollins. Hollins and Mish in the backfield. Armstrong all kinds of time. Up into the air. That one's going to be intercepted. Witherspoon picks it off. He comes the other way. That's Martin, rather, not Witherspoon. But this one's got to be coming back with the flag right at the point of attack there.
And you see the emotion that Tariq Barnes is showing. Younger player, sophomore out of Memphis, Tennessee. Been playing really well. Led the team in tackles last week. Can't do that.
Talapapa falls forward now for about a yard. Armstrong again under center. Trying to get out to Talapapa, and he scores. Career high 5 touchdown passes for Brennan Armstrong. Grows Armstrong, touchdown pass number 5 on the day. All Wahoos in Charlottesville. That's going to be exceptionally tough. No Clemson, no Alabama on that schedule. No defense like that.
Yeah, it's always a tough draw when you get an Alabama or Clemson. Got some promise a little bit in the backfield, Mateo Durant. However, it really gets down to that last month, those last 4 games where UVA is going to be tested, starting with BYU, Bronco Mendenhall's alma mater.
That's
Notre Dame at the end. That's going to be a tough test for
number
them
3.
Facing that
ball
defense,
be placed
but
at the spot of the foul.
Confident.
It keeps the defensive minds in their rooms studying these trick plays. And sometimes you lose focus on just the basics and fundamentals, and that's kind of what we saw from Illinois early in this game. With the second-string defense in, looks like they're dialing up pressure.
Picked up initially, Sitkowski trying the back shoulder throw, and that one's intercepted.
Maybe none better. Got away with a little grab. But good job of finding the football, getting his head around, and ripping the ball away from Donnie Navarro. Great job.
And the defense sharing in that confidence as well. Now we get Ira Armstead at that quarterback spot. Football player. He's going to be tracked down for a loss of 6.
Keep it out of harm's way.
Walker stays in the block, and Ira this time again tucks it to run, loses 2 more. Steps up. Flag down. Incomplete on 3rd down.
Holding. Offense, number 55. Penalties declined. 4th down.
Navarro will let it bounce. Take it on the 1 hop. Splits defenders. That's a nice return to midfield into Virginia territory. So that's a team to look out for. So it's not just Miami, North Carolina, and everybody else. I think, Mark, the takeaway after week 1, and you could even say fumble, and Virginia picks it up. Got a flag on the play, but on the fumble, Virginia is able to get the turnover.
And play football right now in the ACC. I mean, you got some tough schools to play against. Good job. Again, I mean,
Minute 47 away from ending this one, and we'll take you right to that one in the Carrier Dome. That's Woolfolk trying to connect with his receiver on the outside. Jay Woolfolk.
Good.
He did. Driving punt. Navarro back all the way to his 10. Picks up what he can, about 10 yards on the return.
He's one step ahead usually in his planning, and that Nick Grant playing man-to-man, that's planning.
Another flag on the play. Sikowski connects with his receiver. Now the officials tell us that's incomplete and out of bounds. But let's check the marker too. Yeah, Peters did dress today. He made the trip and he dressed. And Bielema said, I could use him in an emergency situation today. We didn't get there as Sikowski was able to presumably complete this game. He's been here for a while now. Sikowski moving quickly, receiver open. That could be 6. Got a flag, another flag on the field. 21 straight points for Virginia, and it was all she wrote.
Yeah, and you got to imagine, unless someone has a ridiculous day later on, I mean, Jelani Woods got to be tight end of the week. I mean,
Fourth down for Illinois. Sikowski into the end zone, overshoots his intended receiver.
They got their quarterback, they got their coach, and they got their team this year.
Clock winding down here at Scott Stadium. Bronco walking the midfield to meet Brett Bielema. Successful effort today by the Virginia Cavaliers. Our final score, Virginia 42, Illinois 14.